Hi, Fox Sports fans. Dr. Matt Provencher here. I'm the former head team physician of the New England Patriots. And today I'm going to break down some injuries for some of the biggest NFL players and when we can expect these guys to get back on the field. So first up, someone I know quite well, Rob Gronkowski, tight end for the Buccaneers. He caught his first touchdown pass last weekend from someone he's done many times over, Tom Brady. But Gronk spiked the ball with his left hand. When you look at that, it's a little bit curious because Rob's spike is usually that right hand spike, which he has patented oh so well. He's listed with a right shoulder injury and is questionable for the game. He didn't practice Wednesday, was limited on Thursday. Rob's one tough guy. I can tell you that from experience. I expect him to play, but is battling through a right shoulder strain. We'll await additional confirmation from Buccaneers organization of his exact injury, but I think we'll see Rob out there on Sunday. Although he may not be the same Rob we're used to seeing based on this right shoulder strain. He's a blocking tight end and a catching tight end, and he has to get through that defense and use his shoulder to be able to get to where he needs to get to. So I think this strain may affect him, and we expect a slight decline in his usual good performance. Rob, we hope to see you there on Sunday, and good luck with your recovery. Next up, wide receiver Julio Jones of the Atlanta Falcons. Look, this guy's an incredible athlete. He's been battling through a hamstring injury that has plagued him on and off this whole season. This week, Julio did not participate in Wednesday's practice, which is probably for rest as well as precaution, but he was a limited participant in Thursday's practice. We still don't know if Julio is going to play on Sunday. He's listed as questionable on the injury report. But if we do see him play, we expect a likely decrease in production. If Julio does not play on Sunday, this will certainly provide additional rest for his hamstring and get him ready for week 8 and probably be even stronger for that week 8 contest. However, if he does play, our data from proven performance shows that coming off a hamstring injury, being questionable on the injury report, that he's going to be about 25 to 35% down on his usual overall productivity and performance. Julio, we wish you luck in your recovery and look forward to seeing you back on the NFL field real soon. So now let's talk about some players who went down with some ankle injuries in this 2020 season. Carolina Panthers running back Christian McCaffrey went down week 2 with a high ankle sprain. And just last week, Mark Ingram, running back from the New Orleans Saints, had a similar injury, also a high ankle sprain. Well, let's break down exactly what is a high ankle sprain. For most of us that play sports, we're used to, we sprain our ankle. We play basketball, you play tennis, you're on the court. Well, that's really what we call a low ankle sprain, where you injure the ligaments on the outside of your ankle and you twist outside, you sprain the ligament, you partially tear it, you end up with a black and blue on the outside, some swelling, a lot of pain, but these recover quite quickly and you do quite well after these. Well, what about a high ankle sprain? Well, a high ankle sprain is exactly that. It's higher in the ankle joint. And what's very important in the ankle joint is you have 2 bones, the tibia and the fibula. And this membrane or ligament that holds them together is very important. But in a high ankle sprain, and especially on the football field for a running back, you plant your foot and you externally rotate. You twist and externally rotate that foot, causing this membrane to stretch and get injured. When that happens, you get a lot of pain and swelling deep in these bones and in this ligament. And that's why it's called a high ankle sprain. So what does this mean for Christian McCaffrey? He went down week 2 with a high ankle sprain, and he's now well over 4 weeks into his recovery. Although Christian is on injured reserve currently, I don't think we'll see him this weekend, but he's well into the recovery process of a high ankle sprain. And our data from proven performance would suggest that anywhere from 4.5 up to 6 weeks of time for a running back like Christian McCaffrey is required to get him back on the field. So we may see Christian back practicing as early as next week and maybe even playing week 8, although it's certainly too early to tell, and we'll see how he does, hopefully in practice next week. Christian, good luck getting back on the field. You're one of the highest offensive producers in the league, and we wish you great luck in your recovery. And what about Mark Ingram? Again, a high ankle sprain with these ligaments, week 6. It's fortunate that he has a bye going into week 7 this week. And although our data from Proven Performance would show that these are anywhere from a 4.5 to 6 week type of injury, I think it's too early to tell the severity of his ankle sprain. And we'll watch the New Orleans Saints practice report, as well as additional information from their organization to speculate a little bit better on his return. Mark, we wish you luck in getting back in the field and dealing with recovering from this ankle injury. All right, Fox Sports fans, that's it for this week's recap. I hope you enjoyed it. Enjoy the games tomorrow.